Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here, how we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Quest because I love this game so unbelievably much. I need to talk more about it. I did an intro to the game video yesterday. It will be in the description below if you're interested down there. But for now, I'm going to talk about the second most asked question. Like 100 times it got asked in like a couple hours of streaming Pokemon Quest. Like ridiculous how many people want to know this right now. And it's definitely understandable with how good they are, and when you Google what to do, people just tell you to go build a Staryu or a Starmie, because right now they are the most overpowered unit in the game, and it's not entirely that Staryus or Starmies are the best unit in the game, which they are. It's actually the fact that Hydro Pump is so bonkers. Like Hydro Pump is 10 levels above every other ability. It seems like it just blows every other ability out of the water. So I'm going to talk about what you want for the best Starmie and how to go about building it, and how to get everything about it, what bonus types you want, because the reason why Starmie is better than the others is because if you go up here to their bingo bonuses, they have the best bingo bonuses of all the water units. They've got 30% attack, which is just super insane, and then minus 15% wait time on their Hydro Pump. So I have my Starmie built. This is an ideal Starmie, by the way, at least in my eyes. Perfect bonuses. These are the bonuses you want. We'll talk about how to get these and what to hope for when you're in Staryu form, because I think a lot of people are throwing away the best Staryus because they're not realizing that the bonuses change. These three bonuses at the bottom there, I guess you can't exactly see where I'm pointing considering it's off the screen, but I use Hydro Pump here and I link it with Whack Whack Stone and Double Broad Burst Stone. A lot of people don't like Whack Whack, but I love it. I think the double jump back is just great, and we'll do a run through in a little bit for that. So this is my current one. We have a spread of 6 attack and 3 hearts on this one. You can really go anywhere from 5 to 8 attacks, and the rest hearts, of course. I do recommend 7 and 2 when you're really looking for something, but honestly, if you can get your bingo set up right, just go with whatever you get. If you get 5 hearts and 4 attacks, like, who even cares? It'll work out just fine. Don't go for the perfect one. Just get one that works, and then while you've got that one that works, try to farm a better one eventually and just upgrade your Starmie. And we'll show you my other one as well. I can't remember which one we were clicked on there. Let's try this one. Is this the same one? This is the same one, so let's go see the other one. They're both built the exact same, so there's not really any difference here. And here is this one. This is another 6-3. I'm not using 6-3 by choice. I would rather have 7-2. I just don't have any better 7-2 split ones. And again, we've got the same weight percent here and attack percent at the bottom there. And we're going to take a look at this spreadsheet, which again, in the link below, and explain to you how these bingo things work and why Starmie is so great. So we've got the first tab here, moves each Pokemon can learn, and you can see the ones that are bolded are generally the better ones. And we can find Starmie and Staryu, oh lord, it's the finding Starmie and Staryu. There we go, we found it. And Hydro Pump is the best here, and you can see a bunch of other things have Hydro Pump. So if you are trying to build up a Hydro Pumper and you're not having any luck with Starmie, you can always use a Seadra, you can always use a Tentacruel, you can always use Blastoise, one of any other things. Lapras also has it, even though they're not the best at it. But the most important thing are bingo bonuses and stats. We're on that tab here, and we'll go down to Staryu and Starmie. I think they were, I should have these memorized by now, you know. Of course, we're never going to find it. You're never going to find it. Where did you go? Staryu and Starmie. So these are the 3 bonuses. These ones here that you see me hovering over are the first bonus you see in your bingo board. These 3 are the second bonus, and these 3 are the third bonus. So this top one here, the 120, the Staryu, you can see the third bonus has 500 attack, and that is what you want on your Staryu. Because you can see as we go down into Starmie, that 500 attack turns into 30% attack. So if you have Pokemon change or size change 15% on your Staryu, it'll be size change on your Starmie. If you have 20% water weight on your Staryu, it'll be 15% on your Starmie. So whatever the top one is turns into the bottom one, and all these are the same here. So you can see here that the 500 attack does turn into 30%, and I think that's what a lot of people are screwing up. They're re-rolling their Staryu until they get the 30% water moves, which is never going to happen because it's not possible. So I'm hoping to clear that up there. You definitely want 500 attack, and we will show you what it looks like, because I actually have a shiny Starmie or Staryu here. Unfortunately, 2 moves, so not really usable. But nonetheless, here we see what she has. This has attack 500, wait time, and wait time, and this is exactly what you're looking for from a Staryu. You do not need to search for attack percent for water type moves, because this 500 attack will turn into that when it comes to it. So please keep that in mind. So long story short, when you're searching for your Staryu, the perfect one, or even one that works, you want 6 to 8 attack moves. I would stay at 6 to 7 range if possible. One move, that move is Hydro Pump, and you can teach it Hydro Pump later. If you're lucky, sometimes you gotta throw some Staryus away because you're unlucky. And you want these bonuses. Most importantly, you need attack 500 at the bottom. If you don't get the wait times, that's fine. That's super fine and dandy. You can make hundreds of Staryus until you get the right one. It's all good. So yeah, those are the main guide on building Staryu and Starmie, and I hope that helps you out, and I hope that clears it up. It's hard to say it concisely because the stats do change when they evolve, and I think that's what's really screwing people up. Again, I would only ever make things out of a gold pot if you have it, and if you don't have a gold pot yet, just work around with your Onyxes or something like that, or your Machops, Machamps, Alakazams until you have a gold pot, and then go for it. And as for recipes, I forgot about recipes. Let's do recipes. We'll do the 2 I did here. We can actually load it up in the second page here. Give me a second while I open it up. And again, another thing that is on the description below, we can find a Staryu. Oh lord, I hate when they do this. Like, it's so hard to find them in these sprites here. I know what they look like and I still can't find it. So these show you how to get a Staryu or Starmie. Here, I'll show you the one I use. I use this triple or quad is 5, right? I use this 5 yellow a lot of the times just as a bonus when I run out of blues. But otherwise, I use, where is the recipe? Where is the recipe that I use? I know it's in here somewhere. I hate how this is organized, but it's the best we currently have. It's not even in this one. Okay, let's try this way. Let's try this way instead. Does it show it's here? There we go. This is the one I use a lot. Blue, 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 red, red for a 17% chance of a Staryu. And keep in mind, while you're doing this, you also have a 17 of a Sea King, a 17 of a Tentacruel, and a 17 of a Psyduck. All of those are good enough Hydro Pump users if you need to. And Poliwrath is also a great tank if you come across it as well. The only one that's really a dud here is the Krabby, but of course you are really pulling for that Starmie. So this is what I do. I do triple blue, then 2 red, and then I do 5 yellows. And that way you have 2 different ways to kind of go through your materials, and hopefully you don't run out. The yellow is the worst recipe, but you always run out of blues, I find. So this is a good way to kind of cover all of the bases. There we go. So let's go back into the game one more time here and show you Starmies in action. So let's do a run here just to show you these Starmies in action, how much damage they actually do. It's quite ridiculous, actually. This is the team I've been using all day today. I just got this Mewtwo. He is new. Before this, I used a Poliwrath, no problem, as the bulk upper. Every now and then I would fail, but up until I've got my my Mewtwo, I just don't fail anymore. The damage is just exponentially better than everything else. Like, I really can't wait for... like, look how much it hits and how many times it hits. Like, even one of those hits for more than most of their special moves, and it hits like 5 times. Like, it's ridiculous. Especially if they line them up. It's just super ridiculous. And the other good part is they basically never die because every single one of those individual hits will heal them to full, basically. Mr. Mime is actually one of the tankier units, and they split up. So usually this wave is done in once because they pile them up and kill them no problem. And we have the birds here. And like I said, I really wish they buff some other moves or maybe nerf Hydro Pump because of how good these are. Like, this is just ridiculous. even the worst Hydro Pumper, I don't know what the worst Hydro Pumper is, but probably like Lapras or something who has no offensive bonuses. Even the worst one is still like 10 times better than any other unit. We've got a Mew, unfortunately, which means this will be a slower run than Mewtwo. And Mewtwo is really where the damage gets done because we do so much extra damage to the Mew. Like if we had this good of lined up Hydro Pumps on a Mewtwo, it would be dead already. Like so unbelievably fast. We actually lost one there. That's very unlikely that that happens, but I guess it's fine. We'll still get the kill, no problem. And this is why I like the Whack Whack. Where are my lights going? My lights are gone. I wonder if the power just went out because we just lost the lights in this room, but oh well. But that's why I like Whack Whack, because you jump backwards, no problem, and get out of range and get in for those big hits when it comes to it. We also have a bonus thing too, pretty good stone, no life on hit, which is what you really want. So yeah, there you go. That's how I would build Starmies, that's how I would build Staryus, and that's how you can carry yourself from like 8-8 onward, no problem. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of jazz. It really helps me out. Join the Discord in the link below if you have any questions, and feel free to join us. There's the lights on Twitch if you want to watch some Pokemon Quest. Have a great day, everybody. Bye now.